Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping straight into a really practical everyday idiom.
Yeah, one that kind of reveals a lot about cultural ideas of cooperation.
Exactly. It bridges English and Indonesian contexts quite neatly. Okay, let's unpack this.
So our focus is the phrase join hands. Seems simple,
Right.
right? But it's actually a very powerful statement about solidarity.
Right, more than just the literal picture. We want to get into its precise meaning, how it's used, and, why it's such an effective way to talk about teamwork.
Well, fundamentally, the idiom join hands translates pretty directly to bekerja sama,
Which means working together.
right? Or bersatu, meaning uniting. But just using those synonyms, you kind of miss the full picture.
Because there's the literal image too, Dengan, people actually holding hands.
Exactly. And that literal image contrasts with the broader figurative, meaning menyatukan kekuatan, or uniting forces, saling membantu, helping each other, and really menunjukkan solidaritas, showing solidarity.
So that physical act of holding hands, bergandengan, carries extra weight, especially maybe in the Indonesian context.
Absolutely. That's where it gets interesting culturally.
Yeah.
It's not just teamwork like, in an office. It strongly connects to gotong royong.
Ah, right. The philosophy of mutual aid, collective effort.
Precisely. It's deeply embedded, a community thing, a moral thing, not just practical.
That's fascinating. So saying join hands isn't just like saying let's collaborate. It sounds like it has more warmth, maybe obligation.
I think so, yes. The imagery adds that layer. And you often hear it when the stakes are high.
Like in social action, humanitarian crises.
Exactly that. The source material mentions facing big shared challenges like bencana alam, natural disasters, or major masalah lingkungan, environmental problems.
Here's where it gets really interesting then. When working together is essential, almost for survival, the phrase really highlights that unity persatuan isn't just nice to have, it's necessary.
It shifts the focus, doesn't it, from what can we do to what must we do together. And you see this commitment in the examples. Like the Indonesian sentence, kita harus bergandengan tangan untuk menjaga kebersihan lingkungan.
We must hold hands, or join hands, to maintain environmental cleanliness. It's quite direct.
Very. And then look at the English example provided. It's clearly got a bit missing in the source text.
Right. It says, we must join hands viren clean.
Yeah, obviously it should be something like, we must join hands to keep the environment clean.
Sure.
But even with that small flaw, the core message is totally clear, isn't it?
Definitely. It shows the idea itself is strong. That call to join hands is understood globally as shorthand for collective action. The image works.
The image is powerful.
So what does this all mean? It seems join hands is way more than just a metaphor. It's a really concise, culturally rich way to express something fundamental.
Especially when you see it through that lens of gotong royong. It taps into this, ancient idea that we need each other, collective effort for collective good. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it just underlines that real progress, the stuff that matters, rarely happens when people work alone.
Right.
Which leads to a thought, maybe for you listening. What situation in your own life right now, big or small, really requires you to join hands with others, to move past just individual effort?
Something to think about. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.